The Pale Phantom, the mystery of the Antarctic Ningen. The hook. The freezing winds of the Southern Ocean howl against the hull of a Japanese research vessel. In the dead of night, a lookout spots a massive, pale shape gliding through the dark, icy waters. At first, it is mistaken for a submarine or a stray iceberg. But as the object nears the surface, the crew is paralyzed by a sight that defies biology. A creature nearly 90 feet long, bone white, with a torso that looks hauntingly like a human and long, slender appendages resembling arms. Before a camera can be focused, the entity exhales a ghostly mist and vanishes into the lightless depths, leaving only a ripple of terror behind. The introduction. Antarctica is a land of extremes, a continent of silence and ice that remains one of the least explored places on our planet. While the surface is a desert of snow, the waters surrounding it are deep, nutrient-rich, and shrouded in mystery. In the mid-2000s, an urban legend began to circulate in Japan, born from the accounts of government-sponsored whale research crews. They called it the Ningen, which simply translates to human in Japanese. Unlike other sea monsters that are described as reptilian or serpentine, the Ningen is uniquely terrifying because of its humanoid characteristics. It represents a chilling intersection between the familiar human form and the alien scale of the deep sea. The stories of this white giant have since grown into a global phenomenon, prompting us to ask, what exactly is hiding in the world's most isolated waters? The physical profile of a ghost. Eyewitness accounts of the Ningen describe a creature of immense proportions, estimated to be between 20 and 30 meters in length. Its most striking feature is its coloration, a seamless, stark white that allows it to blend perfectly with floating ice and snow. Unlike whales, which have blowholes and dorsal fins, the Ningen is often described as having a smooth, featureless head with only a slit for a mouth and two large, soul-piercing eyes. The most disturbing aspect of its anatomy is its limbs. Many reports claim the Ningen possesses 5-fingered hands at the end of long, muscular arms. Some even suggest it has 2 legs or a singular fin-like tail that resembles a mermaid's silhouette on a gargantuan scale. This combination of mammalian features and aquatic gargantua suggests an evolutionary path that science has yet to document. Is it a product of extreme deep-sea gigantism or a branch of evolution that chose the water over the land? The habitat of the white giant. The Southern Ocean is a place where the rules of life change. The extreme cold and high pressure of the Antarctic waters create a unique environment where gigantism is common. In these dark reaches, the Ningen would find an ideal sanctuary. Its white skin acts as a natural camouflage against the undersides of icebergs, making it an apex ambush predator, or perhaps a peaceful wanderer of the abyss. Scientists who speculate on the possibility of such a creature suggest that the Ningen might spend a majority of its time in the hadal zone, appearing at the surface only during specific seasons or lunar cycles. The sheer vastness of the Antarctic coastline provides millions of square miles of unexplored territory where a species of this size could remain hidden from satellite imagery and sonar sweeps for centuries. The climax, a collision of worlds. The terror of the Ningen lies in its potential for interaction. Imagine a research submersible, silent and focused on the seafloor, suddenly being eclipsed by a white shadow. The humanoid arms of the Ningen reach out, not to attack, but to touch the foreign metal object. The intelligence behind those massive eyes suggests a creature that is as curious about us as we are afraid of it. The climax of the Ningen mystery occurs in the silence of the encounter. It is the moment when a human looks into the face of a creature that mirrors their own form, but on a scale that belongs to the ancient gods. The psychological impact of seeing a human that can survive the crushing pressure and freezing temperatures of the Antarctic is more profound than any shark or whale sighting. It challenges our position as the only humanoid intelligence on the planet. Scientific skepticism versus the unknown. Mainstream marine biology remains skeptical of the Ningen's existence. Many experts argue that the sightings are likely misidentifications of known animals, an albino whale, A massive ray, or even an oddly shaped iceberg seen through the fog of the Southern Ocean could easily be interpreted as a humanoid figure by a tired and isolated crew. They point out that a creature of that size would require a massive amount of food, and its movements would surely be picked up by global sonar networks. However, proponents of the Ningen theory argue that the ocean still holds millions of undiscovered species. They remind us that the giant squid was considered a myth for centuries until it was finally filmed in its natural habitat. The Ningen could be a highly specialized rare species of cetacean or a relic from a previous epoch that has adapted to the most extreme conditions on Earth. The legacy of the Antarctic mystery. The Ningen has become a symbol of the modern age of mystery. In an era where every inch of the land is mapped by GPS, the Ningen represents the "here be dragons" of the modern map. It reflects our innate fear of what lies beneath the ice and our fascination with the idea that we are not alone. Whether the Ningen is a biological reality, a mass hallucination, or a sophisticated urban legend, it has secured its place in the folklore of the sea. It serves as a reminder that the Antarctic is not just a block of ice, but a gateway to another world, a world where the shadows are white and the giants have human faces. The conclusion. The search for the Ningen continues, not in the labs of universities, but in the stories of those who brave the Southern Ocean. It remains a phantom of the ice, a creature that exists in the periphery of our vision. As long as Antarctica remains a land of secrets, the legend of the white humanoid will endure. Perhaps one day, a clear photograph or a DNA sample will solve the mystery once and for all. Until then, the Ningen sleeps in the freezing currents, a gargantuan guardian of the southern pole. It stands as a testament to the fact that no matter how much we think we know about our world, the ocean will always have one more mystery, one more giant, and one more shadow to keep us wondering about what truly lies beneath the ice.